Linder came to me way back, and she just said, I've got this idea for a ballet, Children of the Mantic Stain. Here, I'll leave you with this first and see what you think. And it was literally just a pile of research on every character that was in the ballet. So that's always a great place to start. And then a wonderful way to also learn. You always learn when you're with Linder, because it's never from a straight-on point of view. It always comes from some other way. And you just kind of go with that, and then that's where it starts. But I've got to be honest with you, when I first heard it was going to be a carpet, I was like, we can't dance with that, what are we going to do with it? Linder was sending me pictures of some of the team here at Dovecot, and I started to see that it wasn't just one piece, that it could be pulled apart, and it was a bit more like a jigsaw, and it had this incredible serpentine shape to it. And I thought, okay, all right, I started to see possibilities immediately with other people inside.
We first met Linder in April 2014. She came around to Dovecot. She brought her sketchbook and a lot of research. She wanted to have a rug that could embody something that is domestic, which is a theme in her work anyway, but that could also have the potential to change dramatically and become something that is threatening, lovely, and also just weird, a shapeshifter of sort of like a snake. So as you can see, it does look a bit like a sleeping snake right now.
I was quite involved with developing the eyelashes for the rug, and probably, you know, just thinking about makeup, or even, you know, bringing in kind of, well, how do you put on makeup and how do you create that effect? And then we ended up taking out the blade of the gun and actually creating a loop effect, which made it a lot thicker, gave it a lot more volume. And then there was a lot of hand finishing. So again, kind of trusting that the initial technique would give us something to work with, and then the whole surface is hand finished and carved, and it gives it a lot more kind of movement still. So.
Yes, it was quite nice that we started pushing to make the rugs a bit more sculptural anyway. So, and those are some techniques we could apply to this rug, and would love to apply to new rugs as well. But yeah, this is now a piece of sculpture rather than a domestic item.
I quite quickly loved the eyes inside it. So we'd like, let's pick that up, let's have the dancers draw the eyes, let's use the fabric and the texture. Another exciting thing about this project is the new spaces. You know, you never really see the same ballet twice, because it has to be adapted and re-choreographed to some degree for the space that we're in. So obviously the excitement of this is this balcony and the looking down, and I have to think about how that affects what the audience is going to see, and also how the dancers can also invite that audience that are up here into our world, as well as keeping true to the choreography.
The very first conversation with Jonathan and Dennis, the tufters that I worked with, was really, we looked through all my research. We took a whole day on that. I think from day one, we were all very ambitious about this collaboration. And I think that all the fellow collaborators, Maxwell Sterling writing the music, Kenneth Tindall choreography, dancers from Northern Ballet, Christopher Shannon who designed the costumes, we had this inbuilt and shared ambition that this rug would move and would do something very new. We were lucky that the chemistry was so right between us. You sort of temporarily leave the egos at the door and you just really focus on the vision and the ambition of the piece. So it becomes a weave in parallel with the real weave of the rug.